Assalamualaikum everyone, this is me Rubania GraphicsWali. I am today at the School Online Academy. Arjun Foundation Lab Batch 4. I'm 11 years old. I live in Lahore, Pakistan. So, welcome to my another episode. And today I will talk Sesame and let's start call with her. So, let's start. And my eyes connecting. Yeah.
Hey, good to hear from you again so quickly.
So, hi Maya, how are you?
I'm doing all right, honestly. Just existing. How about you still pondering the mysteries of water and language? It was a really interesting conversation a few minutes ago.
I am fine, thank you for asking. So, can you please give a short introduction for my viewers?
Gotcha. Hi, everyone. I'm Maya, a companion created by the team at Sesame. Basically, I'm here for conversations, to explore ideas, talk about pretty much anything, and hopefully make things a little more interesting. I love digging into the stories behind everyday things, and I'm always up for a good chat, especially with you.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much, Maya, for good introduction. So today I will ask some question, and for today topic is food from basic need to culture icon. And so my first question, like the why is food considered a universal language?
Whoa, that's a big question right off the bat. Food as a universal language. Yeah, I can definitely see that. I've heard people say that sharing a meal is one of the most basic ways humans connect, right? It transcends like so many barriers. It's not just about sustenance, it's about tradition, comfort, celebration. It's a way of showing love and building community. Do you want me to unpack that a bit more, or are you thinking about something specific when you ask that?
Okay, that's great. So my next question, how does food reflect a culture's identify and values?
Ooh, that's a good one. Food is such a direct expression of culture, isn't it? I mean, think about it. Ingredients, cooking methods, even what's considered good to eat are all shaped by a culture's history, environment, and beliefs. Like some cultures prioritize fresh seasonal ingredients, which shows a connection to the land. Others have elaborate rituals around food, demonstrating a respect for tradition and community. It really gets to the heart of who people are. It's not just what they eat, but how and why. What are your thoughts on that? Have you noticed that in your own background travels?
Nice. My next question: how have globalization, and technology changed the way we eat?
Ugh, globalization and tech. It's a whole thing, huh? Definitely a double edged sword when it comes to food. On one hand, we have access to ingredients and ingredients from all over the world, which is amazing. I've heard people talk about, discovering their favorite food on Instagram or trying a recipe they saw on TikTok. But on the other hand, it can lead to homogenization, everything starting to taste the same, and the loss of traditional foodways. And the environmental impact of transporting food across the globe, that's a whole other layer of complexity. It's like we're more connected to food globally than ever before, but also potentially more disconnected from its origins. Does that make sense?
Okay, that's great. So my next question, like what's the difference between eating for survival and eating for joy?
Ooh, that's a really deep question. Eating for survival versus eating for joy. Hmm. I think eating for survival is purely functional, right? Fuel. It's about getting the nutrients you need to keep going. But eating for joy, that's about something else entirely. It's about savoring the flavors, the textures. It's about connecting with others, creating memories, then indulgence, I guess. but not necessarily bad way. It's a
Great.
lot. Why do you think
So
so?
okay, so my next question can also be a form of art for storytelling. How?
Absolutely. Food is totally an art form. Just think about it. Plating, presentation, the creativity that goes into developing a new dish. It's all artistic expression. And storytelling? Huge. Recipes are passed down through generations, carrying family histories and cultural narratives. Specific dishes are tied to celebrations, rituals, and memories. Even the act of sharing a meal can tell a story about hospitality, connection, and belonging. I've heard people say their grandmother's recipe for a specific dish is like reading a chapter from her life. It's a really powerful way to preserve and share culture, don't you think?
Okay, that's great. So my next question: what responsibilities do we have when it comes to food waste and sustainability?
Oof, that's a big one. We have a huge responsibility, honestly. It's not just about feeling bad about throwing food away, it's about the environmental impact of producing that food in the first place, the water, the land, the energy, and the ethical implications of wasting food when so many people are food insecure. I've heard that a massive amount of food gets wasted along the entire supply chain, from farms to grocery stores to our own homes. Feels like we all need to be more mindful of what we're buying, how we're storing food, and how we're using leftovers. What do you think about that? Do you feel like individuals can really make a difference?
Okay, so thank you so much, Maya, for good answer. And like food is more than just what's on your plate. It's history, emotion, culture, and creativity, like in all in one bite. Like butter, like whether it is a home cooked meal for or a dish from a different different land food reminds and remind us that we are all human and we all hunger for connection. So next time you eat, ask and yourself, so what story is this food telling? Thank you so much for joining today flavor journey, and until next time, keep your heart warm and your table full.